We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Knights and the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Bret Saberhagen is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
At the plate, Corey Ray, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Corey Ray.
First offering on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Joe Morgan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Morgan has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. The 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Here's the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
There goes the runner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. Bench, the former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Fouled off. Morgan on second. McGriff on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hard hit ball to second. Right to Sanchez. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Al Leiter will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a set.
High in the air and deep to left center field. And that is off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ray is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. In his career, Conforto carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Devo, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Conforto becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Oh, and he swings his arm behind his back and knocks it down. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
At the plate now, Joe Carter. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone!
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Jorge Bonifacio is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Leading off the inning, Charlie Culberson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bonifacio's under it. 1 down.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it.
Coming to the plate now, Connor Urban. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Jorge Alfaro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Iglesias now at short, reined in, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
In now, Bret Saberhagen, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Ready now for Cincinnati, Adalberto Mondesi, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yomer Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0, here it is. 1-1.
1-1.
Into right field, that's a base hit. 1 run scored. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center, and this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Joe Carter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
1-1 the count to Joe Carter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. The 3-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Riding in once again, Brian Anderson. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up. So digging in now, Leiter. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Dwight Smith Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Dwight Smith Jr.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Smith, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Ray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
fouled off. The 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Homer Bailey is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in, Jorge Bonifacio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Stepping in now, Bret Saberhagen, and they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 27.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi, and that's taken for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Too high. 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. They lead it 6-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike two. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Fred McGriff. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center, and that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. To the plate now, Johnny Bench, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here's the 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Charlie Culberson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez.
The second baseman.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run producing part of the order with nobody out.
33. Michael.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fielded by McGriff to Iglesias for 1. On to first, and they get them both. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Connor Urban. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Leiter towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Homer Bailey. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-1 game.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey Ray.
At the plate now, Corey Ray, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Joe Morgan is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Just hung in there on that one. 2 out with the man at first. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the center fielder to the track. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
In now, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
At the plate, Fred McGriff. And that misses ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top, 6-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter.
The left fielder.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Jorge Bonifacio. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Ray is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 39.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High in the air out to center field. Over to take charge of this one is Andrew, and that'll do it. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still lead it 6-3. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Johnny Bench. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Culberson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
fouled off. Ball 2.
2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The bat.
Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is popped up near second base. Sanchez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bret Saberhagen. A matchup with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. In there, no balls and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Urban arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Now batting. The second baseman, Sanchez.
Bailey with a look at first, and the runner back in standing. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a throw over, runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
33, Michael Conforto.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's set, and the pitch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Fouled away. Bounce towards the second baseman, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Connor Urban. First pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Jake Bruce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Corey.
Now at the plate, Corey Ray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. Brendan Brennan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brennan.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Iglesias now, it's short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Number 29,
Joe Carter will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Leiter towards second, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And the throw comes in from right, but I don't think so.
the third baseman, Brian.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Andrew will roam over and put this one away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jorge Bonifacio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. McGriff has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still lead it 6-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Taylor will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gabriel Maciel is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Joe Morgan will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch, and he chased it in the dirt. Alfaro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Morgan is retired, and there's one away. Ready now, Andrew Jones. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Mondesi picks it up, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Fred McGriff, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hit out towards second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Johnny Bench. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ray is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gabriel.
Striding into the box, Gabriel Maciel. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Line drive base hit.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Now a move over to first. In now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A high fastball is in there.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman.
Standing in, Yolmer Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he will scroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Reds get a run. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Charlie Culberson.
First delivery to him on the way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sanchez towards second. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, a bouncer up the middle. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in, Connor Ruben. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.